Good afternoon, my lovelies. What it do, what it do, what it do. This Ms. Yaakov coming straight from that Spiker Star, a.k.a. the Messenger, a.k.a. the Virgo Goddess, a.k.a. the Daughters of Zion, a.k.a. that Topaz Gem Sapphire. Hey, listen, I always have a message for you, but it's up to you to discern what Ms. Yaakov is trying to say. Remember, I'm just outside looking into your world, see things that you just don't see, okay? But dig this here. The name of this is called Lucifer. Lucifer. Worldly kingdoms are fallen. Isaiah 14:12-15. How you have fallen from heaven, morning star, son of the dawn. You have been cast down to the earth. You who once lay low the nations, you said in your heart, I will ascend to the heavens. I will raise my throne above the stars of God. I will sit enthroned on the mount of assembly, on the utmost heights of the Mount Zion. I will ascend above the tops of the clouds. I will make myself like the Most High, but you should be brought down to Sheol, to the lowest depths of the pit. Let me just say this. You see this right here? What does that say? That says, in God we trust, right? In God we trust. And you see the pyramid, the one-eye symbol, all those symbols and everything on the back, okay, is Luciferian symbols. Okay, these represent Lucifer's worldly kingdoms. Okay, Lucifer, this right here is the engraving image, and this right here is the God that everybody worships the most. This thing right here, okay? Bureau of Engraving and Printing, which distributes to banks, okay? So the Bureau of Engraving distributes the money to the banks, okay? Federal Reserves projects the demand for new currency and places the order with Bureau of Engraving, okay? So Federal Reserves makes the phone calls for the demand for new currency, which is the money right here, the God, the graven image, because this is a graven image, okay? So Federal Reserves makes the request to the Bureau of Engraving for this right here, and then the Bureau of Engraving, okay, distributes, they print and they distribute this to the bank, okay? And not only that, but the Federal Reserves also negotiate deals in reference to interest rates per dollar on this right here, okay? So let me just say this with that. There's no more of this. The Federal Reserve is not making no demands for this graving image right here, and the Bureau of Engraving is not printing, and they is no longer distributing money to the banks. Okay, it's over for this graven image right here. Okay, and whatever out circulating now, guess what? It's only going to be but a matter of time before the Department of Treasury and Federal Reserve go to these mom and pop, these small mom and pop banks like American Bank of America or TD Banks or whatever, and collect this right here from everybody's account, okay? And then they're going to burn it, okay? Because it says you should be brought down to Sheol, to the lowest depths of the pit. So they're going to throw this after they collect this right here from everybody's account, this God right here, and God we trust. And you see the one-eyed Luciferian symbol? Okay, they're going to put this in the furnace and they're going to burn it, and it's going straight to Sheol for judgment. Okay, this filthy thing right here, this idol, okay, because that's what it is a graven image. Okay, Bureau of Engraving, this is engraving, it engraves like this and it prints this. Okay, and you want to know what else? A lot of people going to think that they have to go to work, and guess what? There's no more work. There's no more work. Because these places are not going to have this to pay their workers. They're not going to have this graven image. They're not going to have this graven image to pay their workers. Okay? All these CEOs and all that, they don't use this. They use stocks and bonds. They use bricks and kilos of gold and silver and cryptocurrencies and all that. They don't use this right here. And even cryptocurrencies and gold and silver is still going to be worthless, because it's not going to be anywhere for nobody to spend. There's no more money being printed. The Federal Reserve is not making no more demands for paper money. There's no more interest rates on the paper money, and the Bureau of Engraving is not distributing no more money to no banks. That's it. Whatever's circulating out now, that's all that is out right now. Lucifer's worldly kingdoms are falling. This is Lucifer's worldly kingdoms. It's falling, and it's falling fast. It's falling, and it's falling fast. Quick, 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 quick. It's like y'all not going to have anything left but your soul. That's the only thing you're going to have left. You're not going to, because this is no more. This has to go. This filthy thing right here, this graven image has to go. Okay? No more. It's up for judgment. Lucifer, his worldly kingdoms. Okay? And not only that, but you see what's going on with this SNAP benefits and all this stuff that's going on. It's going on like this because they don't have any money to give. The interest rate, let me just say this, right? The debt deficit is over 38 trillion. Over 38 trillion. It can't go no more. There's nothing left to give to y'all. Y'all done had everything already. That's it. Y'all had the highest of highs, and y'all had it all already. Y'all had the Venmo, y'all had the Cash App, okay, and the PayPal, and the Zelle, okay, and tapping your phone for the digital payments. Y'all had all that already. It's enough. It's no more. It's no more. And the only reason why they got people to bow down to this digital transfer system is because they wasn't printing that much money. They wasn't printing no more money, and it wasn't, the Federal Reserve wasn't making demands for money, and they wasn't negotiating any interest rates on the dollar. Okay, so that's basically what it is. That's why all this stuff is going on with the SNAP benefits, because they don't have no more money. There's no more money being printed. The debt deficit is over 38 trillion. It can't go any higher than that. The only thing left is to burn it. They're going to throw it all in the furnace, and they're going to burn it. And it's going back down to Sheol. Okay, because it's all Satan's worldly kingdoms. Lucifer. It's all Lucifer worldly kingdoms. And what people fail to realize about this is that Lucifer is also a celestial god. Okay, Lucifer was once part of God's kingdom, and he got thrown down to the earth. He got thrown down to the earth. Now it's no more. Now he's about to go back down into Sheol. Okay? This right here, this graven image. It's over for the dollar. It's over. Okay? Over. Right. Done deal. And no, it's not going to be no new currency. It's not going to be no new currency, so you can just get that out of your head. It's not going to be no new currency. After this is judgment. Okay? So y'all need to figure out what y'all gonna do. And y'all better think about it real fast, okay? Because y'all going up against the celestial gods, and y'all not going to win. Y'all not going to win up against Benai Israel. I'm just letting y'all know that right now. Okay? We just going to hang that up. Okay? But anywho, I'm about to get on out of here. Lucifer, worldly kingdoms are falling. In God we trust. That's what it says. This is the God everybody put their faith and their trust in. This is the God that will be brought down to the lowest depths of the pit, Sheol, for judgment. Anywho, this the daughters of Zion, that spiker star, the brightest star of the constellation, looking into your world, seeing things that you just don't see. Hey, listen, the Federal Reserve ain't printing no more money. The Bureau of Engraving is not printing no more money, and the Federal Reserve is not making no more demands for this filthy god right here, Lucifer. It's over. It's a wrap. Anywho, it's the daughters of Zion looking into your world, seeing things you just don't see. I'm out.